Samsung just announced that they have a new unbreakable panel that we expect for the Galaxy S10 and even their foldable phones. If you thought the Galaxy Note 9 was bringing a big battery, trust me, Honor is about to cook something bigger. And if you want a smart display, Lenovo and Google have just brought us something really cool. I'm Jaime Rivera, and speaking of cool, it's Friday. We've got content for the weekend on both our Spanish channel and English. Make sure you subscribe. This is Pocketnow Daily, brought to you by NordVPN. Let's begin the news with Google, as the new Lenovo Smart Display, that's pretty much powered by a new Google operating system called Android Things, has taken the headlines because, well, it's actually really cool. It's based on Android, even though we were expecting Fuchsia to take over this. And according to some recent videos that we've been watching, everything seems to work great, even better than some solutions that we've seen from Amazon and other companies. This is actually interesting as the price tags are better than things like the HomePod. There are two variants. You can learn more in the description, and hopefully I don't have to say the OK phrase because my Google Home is right here. Hopefully I get one soon. Now let's talk about Facebook. Other very interesting headlines have to do with the company's quarter results, which were disappointing and ended up becoming a disappointment to them back because the company lost $120 billion in valuation over a day. That was the result of the stock market. That was the response of the stock market. Just to give you an idea, $120 billion is pretty much what Nike and McDonald's are worth. That is a ton of money, and it obviously makes everybody worried over what tech companies are going to be valued going forward. I wouldn't worry, as honestly, companies like Netflix are up 90%. Companies like Alphabet are up 50%, so that's not necessarily that we should worry. Facebook just needs to do a better job about their privacy. Now let's talk about the Honor Note10. I know I got confused on the last video over the name. We've been hearing some monster specifications, but what's been fumbling has been the battery. What is going to be the size? Believe it or not, according to Honor, it's going to be 5,000 milliamp hours. And hey, Honor has been surprising us with their hardware. Let's just see what we get in the end, because I can't wait to experiment what it's like for 5,000 milliamp hours with the efficiency of current processors. Now let's move the spotlight over to Samsung. Most people don't really care about the deck stock, and it has a lot to do with the fact that you need an extra dock that's extremely expensive. Now we've got rumors that we're not getting a dock. It's just going to be a cable, pretty much like what we see in Huawei. The question is if we're going to get this in the box or not, because the biggest problem with decks is not just the fact that you don't really need it. It's the fact that you have to pay for it, and then you have to also buy a monitor, keyboard, and just about everything else. It just doesn't make sense. Might as well buy a laptop. So we'll see in the end what we get. And finally, the hot news today have to do with Samsung and the probability of unbreakable glass in its next flagships. The company has just announced an unbreakable panel that will have plastic cladding instead of just having glass. We're hoping this is a blend, by the way, because we've already seen plastic displays on devices like the Galaxy S8 Active and the Moto, their Z lineup. The problem is that the glass scratches. It doesn't really look well or age well. But we're hearing that this also works with foldable panels, so we're expecting the Galaxy S10 to bring this in addition to the Galaxy X. But in today's question, let us know, would you buy a Galaxy S10 if it brought the innovation of an unbreakable display? Because in my case, I totally would, again, if it doesn't scratch, because break the panel on any Galaxy and it'll cost you $300 in the display, $50 in the back. But leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. We'd also like to ask you to stay till the end for a word from our sponsor that makes this video possible. Yes, we would like to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video. With security and privacy being a major issue online lately, NordVPN stands out as being one of the most secure solutions in the market. With nearly 4,000 super-fast servers in 62 countries, end-to-end military-grade encryption for up to 6 simultaneous connections, and the fact that it even works flawlessly in China for my travel, NordVPN is definitely a solution I highly recommend. Head on over to nordvpn.com/pocketnow and use promo code POCKETNOW to save up to 77% to get started. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Hit that bell icon as well for you to get notified for new videos. We pretty much publish one almost every day. And don't forget to subscribe to our Spanish Pocketnow as well for videos in Spanish. And follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week with The Daily.